It's not my first try to draw a drawing with buildings and characters. At least the channel has already released a couple of videos where I drew drawings with characters and backgrounds, but then they were more like efforts without a theoretical basis for painting such drawings. In this video I am practicing drawing with all sorts of perspective lines, primary outlines, objects, as well as I'm trying to keep the proportions of objects. It's not that it's going to work out completely. I also have some obsession in my head when learning to draw you can't use a ruler. Maybe it was ingrained in my head when I took an art class as a kid, I don't remember. I came across on the internet that it trains the so-called freehand drawing. You can see it in the drawing and what I drew most often, the faces of anime girls, if anything. Turned out best in the drawing. I say this only about the face of the girl in the foreground and with the rest of the body depicted in the drawing. There are questions, especially about the shoulders, which I'm already at the stage of outlining, redesigning the white one. In the future it is better to avoid this and the stage of sketch its redesign. Also here I'm once again convinced that the smaller the object, the more difficult it is to draw. The girl in the background, although it takes up less space in the drawing, is placed almost full length, and you need to take into account the perspective as well as to keep the proportions and draw less detailed, but at the same time the key details clearly distinguished and in general difficult. This is what I often drew, but everything else was even more difficult for me to draw. Houses, balconies and railings on them, windows, fences, roofs, street light, everything except the characters. A palm tree and a ash tree are present. In the future I'll separately study the issue of drawing vegetation. At all stages of drawing I constantly tried to correct the wrong perspective. It turned out in the end better or worse, I never realized. But there is something I like about this drawing, how I picked up the colors for the characters. Yellow with orange hair, shadows, pink and crimson eyes. I apologize to professional artists, I still have in my head the basic colors and dark and light shades of them, and so on. In general, cool turned out. The question of shadows is still open, but somehow it turned out that the sky is overcast, so it's not very striking to the eye. Here is such a picture, and if you are interested in my efforts to learn to draw, put a like and subscribe to the channel. I will be glad if you do it, and thanks for watching.